KDKA lead investigator Andy Sheehan is asking the question, who is responsible for the breach in security on Saturday?
First, though, I want to show you new video into the KDKA newsroom. Today, the FBI was walking on that rooftop where Thomas Matthew Crooks lay on his stomach and fired his gun at former President Trump on Saturday evening. Tonight, continuing questions about how Crooks could climb to the top of that building with a clear shot at the stage.
The Secret Service enlisted local law enforcement to patrol and secure the area around and outside the farm show grounds. So who is responsible for this breach in security? Here now, KDKA lead investigator Andy Sheehan. Andy.
Ken, everyone from Congress on down is asking how this could happen. How could a 20-year-old gunman get access to a rooftop with a clear line of sight to the former president? Today, we went looking for answers. Thomas Crooks shot and wounded Donald Trump from atop a building with a clear line of sight within 150 yards of the former president. Former Secret Service agent Ron Clayton cannot believe the building was not secured with government sharpshooters on the roof instead of a 20-year-old gunman.
If that's staffed appropriately, it doesn't happen, at least not from there, because you can't get there to take that shot.
The building is outside the perimeter controlled by the Secret Service and left to local law enforcement to patrol and secure. In pre-planning meetings, Layton says those local officers needed clear direction from the service, but doesn't know if they got it, allowing Crooks unfettered access to the roof.
He shouldn't have had access to the roof. Like, that's the job. That's what you do in the advance. That's why you staff that building. So that should have never happened.
I think every law enforcement officer that was on scene, and probably those that weren't, are upset, pissed off that we couldn't have stopped this prior to it happening.
Butler County Sheriff Michael Sloop said Secret Service had a pre-planning meeting with local law enforcement, but could not remember the building being discussed. Well, this building had a direct line of sight to the president, the former president, and yet it wasn't secured. Nobody on the roof, no one blocking that clear line of sight. Was that not discussed?
I don't remember that as part of the conversation. It wasn't part of our pre-plan, and obviously I can't comment because that would be, levels higher than the sheriff to answer that question.
Local law enforcement I've spoken to does not believe it should take blame for the breach in security. It seems like local police are being thrown under the bus here like it's their fault, but did they have the proper guidance, training, and information to secure that building?
Right, and that's what they make after action reports for. That's what's going to happen after all this investigation's over. And again, what I said, there's going to be finger pointing starting now until whenever, until all the facts come out.
Now, the congressional inquiry will focus on a number of breaches, but this is the most important. How did that 20-year-old gunman get to the top of that building with clear access to the president? They say they are not going to rest until they get a clear answer to that question. Reporting at the Butler County Fairgrounds, Andy Sheehan, KDKA-TV News.